U.S. and Chinese officials concluded a first day of talks on trade in Madrid on Sunday. They come as ties between the two countries remain strained, with Washington demanding its allies place tariffs on imports from China over its purchases of Russian oil, and as a divestiture deadline looms for Chinese short video app TikTok. The Madrid talks are the fourth time in as many months that the delegations have met in European cities to try to keep a fractured U.S.-China trade relationship from collapsing under President Donald Trump's tariffs. Trump has approved the extension of current U.S. tariff rates on Chinese goods, totaling about 55%, until November 10th. At their last meet in Stockholm in July, they agreed in principle to extend for 90 days a trade truce that sharply reduced triple-digit retaliatory tariffs on both sides and restarted the flow of rare earth minerals from China to the United States. However, trade experts said there was little likelihood of a substantial breakthrough this time around. Experts say the most likely result of the Madrid talks may be another extension of a deadline faced by ByteDance, the owner of the app TikTok. Currently, it must divest its U.S. operations by September 17th or face a U.S. shutdown. Trump addressed the TikTok question before he departed from New Jersey to Washington on Air Force One.
They're negotiating TikTok right now. We may let it die, or we may, I don't know, it depends, up to China. It doesn't matter too much. I'd like to do it for the kids, they like it. I mean, selfishly speaking, I did very well on TikTok, and I got the youth vote.
A source familiar with the Trump administration's discussions on TikTok's future said the deadline would be extended for a fourth time since Trump took office in January. TikTok was not discussed in Stockholm or other previous rounds of U.S.-China talks, but the source said the issue's public inclusion as an agenda item on the Treasury's announcement of the talks gives the Trump administration political cover for another extension. Several experts Reuters spoke to said they expected more substantive outcomes to be saved for a potential meeting between Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping later this year.